Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on, man? So yeah, man, let's recap what happened, man, last Saturday, man. What was that? The 22nd? Yeah, man. Um, yo, man, if you put money on Povetkin, man, he came through, bro. The brother came through. He was put down twice, in the fourth. And then in the fifth, I mean, he put them skills and that veteran experience that I was talking about together, man. Like I said, he got the more experience, man. That's what was gonna carry him through. He got a more experience. Even with the in fights he been knocked down, I just knew he was gonna get back up, and he's gonna soldier through. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna try his best to soldier on, man. And yeah, man, he set him up. He set him up for that uppercut, man. You saw it, man. But going into the fourth, man, I thought it was pretty much, a even fight, man. Povetkin looked good. Povetkin looked good. Like I said with Dillian, he probably like overtrained or something like that. But to me, he just didn't look right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say he was fit and everything like that, but he was gassed after the first round, man. You know what I'm saying? He was pretty much gassed. He didn't let his hands go more. You know. But then again, like I was saying, man, Povetkin is trying to get his guy to open up. He's trying to get openings, man. You remember he's not as tall and he doesn't have like a long reach or anything like that. So he trained with Teddy Atlas, man. So he's doing more like a peekaboo style and stuff like that. So he's a short man trying to get on the inside. So he's flicking the jab, bobbing and trying to get up underneath, the punches, man. He's trying to get up on underneath these punches and come over the top with a hook or come up underneath with something. So you saw that, man. He feinted and came up underneath, with the what was it, the left hook, man, and knocked out Dillian Whyte in the fifth, man. So yeah, man, let's look at some of these other picks, man. Brant, that was a Rob Brant. Like I said, I didn't even know who he was going against, but he came through, man. He won this fight within the distance. You got Delphine Persoon versus Katie Taylor. A lot of people, it was pretty much, a remix, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, Katie Taylor got the decision. You know what I'm saying? So Nathaniel Gilmore took an L on that one. Gallimore, excuse me, Nathaniel Gallimore versus Sebastian Fundora, the Tower Inferno. He let his hands go, man. He was just beating down Nathaniel. Um, man, I was really surprised, man. But hey, um, he didn't let his hands go. I think maybe he was shell shocked, like one of the commentators said. Maybe he was shell shocked by the heavy handedness of Sebastian. But yeah, man, I mean, he looked good, man. He looked good, man. He kept letting his hands go, man. He didn't get caught by much of anything, as far as what I saw, you know. So that didn't hold up. Uh, I also placed a parlay, man. I placed a parlay for a lot of these fights to go inside the distance, man. It was the Sean Porter fight that messed me up. I wasn't even sure on him. That's why I didn't bet on him. But I should have stuck with my gut, man. You gotta stick with your gut sometimes, man, because like I said, he smothers his work and everything like that. But I think I just wanted to up the ante of the parlay. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to up the ante of the parlay, so I got a bit greedy, man. You know what I'm saying? But he was the only one that didn't hold up on my parlay. It was about like five, I think four or five bets in that parlay. I don't have it shown here, but it was an L, man. So Povetkin by KO, TKO, the 594, man. It was a prop bet. You can see here, boxing props. So it was a box prep of 5 dimes, man. I got that one. So I got that one. So all the bets I placed on Povetkin to win straight outright, I got that. Then I got the prop. So that worked out, man. I was so. I mean, Povetkin, man. I mean that betting on Povetkin, man. Pretty much, cleared all my bets. You know what I'm saying? Early in the day, man. Early in that day, man. Him winning, or earlier that night. You can say earlier that night, man. Because yeah. So him winning, man, pretty much covered me, man. You know what I'm saying? It covered me, and then all the other bets came in. You know what I'm saying? So you got, I think it was Justin DeLuch versus I think it's Lavin Navarro, if I'm pronouncing this guy's name right. Navarro, the Cuban man, like the guy's like 28-year-old Cuban. Remember, I was telling you guys the dude been knocked down like in a lot of his fights, and so I told you, man, somebody's gonna knock him out. Somebody's gonna get knocked out. So I wasn't sold on Navarro, man, because like I told you, man, the dude throw wild punches and stuff like that. And the Loach, man, if you go on the PBC on YouTube, man, they got a highlight of the fight, man, and I mean the Loach, man, he just pretty much was tagging that guy in between punches, man. He just beat that dude down. He just beat Navarro down, bro. I don't know what Navarro is going to do because, yeah, man. I mean, the Loach. I mean, he's good competition, man. But you can't sit there and say like he's in the top 10 or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But he's seasoned, man, and he's young, man. He's experienced, even though with the losses, he's experienced. And Navarro, man, just got beat down, man. He just, I guess he thought he can like run through everybody, but like I was saying, man, he doesn't have that punching power, but you know what I'm saying. But he's willing to take that chance. So you know what I'm saying. He's willing. He's going for the knockout. He's willing to take that chance, man. That's why I felt as if he was going to lose. One of these guys was going to lose because Deloach has been stopped by KO, and Navarro was just due. All right, so yeah, man, let's go to Joe Smith, man. Joe Smith to win inside the distance versus Alenio Alvarez. I believe it's Alenio Alvarez. He got the I think it was about the eighth and ninth round stoppage. I think it was a ninth round stoppage, man. Yeah, you know what? In that fight, man, um, just about Joe Smith, man. Joe Smith has an underrated jab, man. He's got an underrated jab. A lot of people don't see. He does a great job of just setting up all his offense on that jab. Um, yeah, I mean, his technique looked a little bit more sharper in this fight. And to me, he took over in the fifth. Yeah. In my opinion, he took over in the fifth round, and then it was over from there. From the fifth round on to the knockout, it was over. Joe Smith took over. Great job going to the body. Alenio Alvarez, man, he was looking decent, man. You know what I'm saying? When he had the opportunity to pick his shots, man, and opportunity to slow Joe Smith down, he was going to the body in attempts to slow Joe Smith down, but he just kept coming and coming, man. His body punches, obviously. I mean, he did the right thing, man. He did the right thing. But it was just too much for the pace was too much for Alenio Alvarez, and he got smoked out, man. He got smoked out. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man, for all my picks, man. So that's the betting review. Let me know how you guys did, man. Especially the guys might probably return and listen to this video and stuff like that, man. Did you take my advice? Did you pick, Alexander Povetkin because of the video or whatever like that, man? Or at least Joe Smith Jr., man, because that's a big one. That was a plus 515, man, on 5 dimes. That's 5-1 underdog. Joe Smith, man. Joe Smith Jr. was a big underdog, man. And I just felt as if he was gonna get it, man. He was. I mean, he was a good play for the money, man. He was a live dog, a real live dog. And like I said, dude's a puncher. You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of knockouts, man. Dude can knock you out. You know. So that played out, man. So let me know. Let me know what y'all think, man. Did any one of you guys like follow my bets or anything like that, or take any of my suggestions into account? All right. So anyway, thanks for listening. Share the video, man. Subscribe, man. I'll catch y'all later. All right, bye.